everyone, I hope you're doing amazing. In today's reading, we're going to be having a look to see what your spiritual gifts are. We have Rose Quartz for Pile 1, Clear Quartz for Pile 2, and Agate Moon, or a Moon Agate, for Pile 3. It's not actually called Moon Agate, it's just a shaped moon. I don't know what type of agate this is. If you know, comment down below. But these are the piles we have. Take a moment to meditate on it to see if it resonates, or which card resonates to know which your pile is. Also, I have my personal readings available, so if you're interested, the information is in my description. And yes, these are the cards that we have. Take all the time you need and go on the timestamps below to see what your reading is. Hello pile ones, I hope you're doing amazing. If you chose this beautiful rose quartz, then this reading is for you, and we're going to be having a look to see what your spiritual gifts are. So I'm actually going to be laying out this reading a bit differently. I pulled 2 of each card, as you can kind of see, so I'm going to lay them out all at once and just start your reading from there, because I just want to have all the messages right in front of me so you can really deep dive and find out what your spiritual gifts are. So to look at the tarot, we have the 8 of Swords and the Artist, and then the rest I pulled are oracle cards. So we've got 2 tarot and then 2 of each oracle cards. We then have Strength, Hope, Conviction, Divine Love, Sub Rosa, Rose Garden, Whale and Orca Elders, and Earth. I'm just going to quickly lay this out so you can just see it a bit better. Give me a moment. There we go. Okay, so let's start off with tarot. So what are your spiritual gifts? We have 8 of Swords and the Artist. So the 8 of Swords is kind of indicating to me that perhaps you have spiritual gifts, basically to do with your mind. So I feel like for some of you, you may actually feel like you don't have any, and that could be why you've clicked onto this video, or perhaps you may feel like, or if you don't feel like you don't have any, you may feel like yours are blocked at the moment, because this is all about like not seeing anything and just being a bit unclear. And basically what this card means is that this person looks like she's stuck, when actually all she can do is just take the blindfold off and realize that actually this rope is really loose and she can easily get herself out of it. But because she can't see it, for example, see the solution, it means that she feels like that she's stuck there, or the possibilities aren't there. And I feel like that could be you right now. I feel like you could be feeling stuck and thinking, oh, I don't have spiritual gifts, I don't have the potential to do anything, when actually the cards are saying that yes, you can. Now, because we had the Artist, I'm kind of getting the solution to you getting these gifts or something. For some of you, it's being creative. Some of you actually could be channeling messages through, it could be dreams. For some of you, it could be actually doing stuff and creating things. Like, for example, when you write stuff down, that could even be journaling. So this person, as you can see, has a book. If you can journal down things and thoughts, you could get some insight from doing so. I feel like you lot are very creative too, and I feel like you may have had some struggles in the past when it comes to anything, and basically your struggles are actually maybe perhaps a spiritual awakening, and it has given you the strength to do things as well. Also, we have Swords here, and Swords all about communication. So for some of you, you could be, I believe it's clairaudient. You may hear messages. So for example, you may hear messages through music. That could be a special gift for you. Or it could just be, again, through your art and creating things. I feel like your spiritual gifts are really built on from your difficulties in the past. I feel like it's opened you to a new perspective and stuff. And perhaps maybe if you have struggled a bit, you could have gone down the spiritual path and started learning things as well. I'm also getting here you could be learning stuff the kind of like old way as well. Also, I'm just kind of seeing here, these are like wind chimes, and wind chimes make music. So perhaps some of you, this is very oddly specific, you may hear like you hear some chimes. But I feel like for most of you, music is very significant for when it comes to your spiritual gifts and all that. We also have hope, which is quite nice, because earlier we were talking about how you may feel like you're stuck and all that, and you may feel like you don't have any spiritual gifts or they're not doing anything. Having hope that they are there, having hope in general. For example, you may be learning to be a bit more optimistic, and you're able to bring that energy to others and inspire others and create hope. And I feel like you're going to be doing that with the things you create. I feel like your art or something that you do creatively, could be writing, you're going to be putting across messages of hope or helping people through doing that, and you're going to be using your gifts through creativity and art as well. And I feel like that's something that's going to be very significant to you, like to something you create, and that's how you're going to help channel across your messages. So I'm now looking at these two cards. I'm actually going to tap into divine love first. So basically, this is making me think that perhaps for some of you, you're going to enter a relationship, or it could actually be a relationship. Some of you may have identified with the twin flame situation. I'm going to say getting into a twin flame relationship. If you are familiar, then you would know that usually when there is a separation, or your twin flames triggers your spiritual awakening. And basically, this is what starts you on your journey. So it's through difficult times, and then having spirituality as your hope that you can get through the separation period, or just separation in general. Because sometimes the whole point of the twin flame journey, you only meet them just to help you get to your spiritual awakening, because you have messages to come across. But if that message doesn't resonate for you, then basically divine love is also being held by spirit, if that makes sense. So divine love is actually knowing that your guides, your spirit guides, your angels, God, whoever resonates for you, they love you, they support you, and I feel like you'll be channeling their messages through your art and music and all that. But you're definitely going to be, or are, very connected with your spirit guides. I do feel like it is spirit guides for most of you, and I feel like they're going to be people who you are working with. And then for some of you, I feel like there is the message here, if you're not already in a relationship, well, this is for the message for those who are in a relationship. The person that you are with, they're a part of your spiritual journey. You're going to be like getting strength from them, and you're just going to be kind of like feeling like you're being taught by them about spiritual, about your spiritual gifts. So it may not be that this person's spiritual in general, but for example, you could learn lessons from them, looking at their past experiences and how they dealt with it, and you can like transcribe that across through your creativity and your art, and now kind of like how it kind of like works basically. And now I'm having a look at conviction, and basically what this is telling me is that you are able to just like do things. I feel like you're channeling things as you do things. So for example, as I do a tarot reading, I don't think about what I'm going to say beforehand. I didn't even look at the cards that I pulled. What I did is I just started off and I was like, okay, I'm going to do a reading, I'm going to pre-pull out my cards, and I'm coming up with the messages as I speak. I'm just doing it, and as I do the reading, the messages are coming to me. I feel like this is what's happening when it comes to your creativity. So when you just start creating art and doing stuff, you're going to start channeling your messages from spirit, and you're going to start like doing stuff. And you may think, how am I going to do this? But let me tell you something about this reading, some advice. When I pre-write my topics of like what I'm going to do a reading on, and I chose your spiritual gifts. Now I've never done a reading on that before, and I was not really panicking, but I was thinking, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how to interpret the cards. But I thought, no, I'm just going to do it. And as I'm doing this now, I'm just channeling the messages easy peasy lemon squeezy. I think that's how you say it. But basically they're just all coming to me, and I feel really happy and optimistic about this reading. So it's just spirit confirming to me, saying, yes, this is exactly what you meant to do. And I feel excited now I said that. And that's the vibe I'm kind of getting for you. You may feel like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to channel these messages. I don't know how to do spirituality, or I don't know what I'm going to write about, or I don't know what I'm going to draw and how that's going to spread a message. Conviction is saying, just do it. When you just do it and start putting your message out there, that's when the magic happens. that's when you're just out of nowhere, you're just going to start channeling the message, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. For some of you, you may not understand exactly how this feels until you try it. Again, I'm saying it like I'm just saying it as I do it, but you don't really know until you try it. So perhaps you need to have a bit of hope as well. So if you have a message you want to offer, say, okay, I want to spread positivity through my art. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but you just do it. You just draw and just surrender and have hope, that knowing that the end result is that you're going to be getting a message across and you're going to channel messages from spirit for your art. Just do it, and that's how it will come to you. Don't overthink it, because I feel like that's going to be a big issue here. You might overthink things and how you're going to do things, but you have the strength to just go through it and just, honestly, I'm just getting the message, just do it. Like, oh, what's the brand? Is it Adidas? I can't remember, but yeah, I'm just getting just do it, but a meme as well. Okay, getting a bit sidetracked. We're now going to have a look at these oracle cards. So Sub Rosa, hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning and teaching. So for some of you, you could even be learning and teaching your gifts as well. Some of you could be teachers. I'm kind of getting, for some of you, authors here. You're going to be teaching your message. Maybe you have a method to something. But again, with the hidden in plain sight, this is just telling me that your gifts are right in front of you. It's hidden, you can't see it, but it's right there. And basically, you just got to do it and it'll come to you. So start just doing a meditation if you feel like it. Just start drawing, start writing, and out of nowhere, you'll just see your words, your images, the messages, they'll just flow. And basically, this is how it's going to work for you. I feel like you do overthink it and how you're going to channel your messages, or you don't even know how you're going to do it, and it just seems so complicated. But just starting your practice and just start creating and doing the things that you want to do, and your message will come across, and you'll also learn spirituality, or you start channeling messages and all that. And I think that's what you got to trust as well. Just know that you do have spiritual gifts, and this is how they come across. This is the method that will probably work best for you, and by doing so, you'll feel more optimism about your gift as well. Your gift is channeling messages from spirit for your creativity. And I don't even know if this has a name for it, but like, so for example, getting messages for your ears is clairaudience, but I'm getting creativity. If there's a name for it, comment down below. I'm very intrigued. Okay, we're now going to look at the rose garden. In a sense, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. I think it's just a message that you need to be, I think you're a bit too harsh on yourself. You want to be really spiritual, and you want to like get all these messages from spirit, and you want to be like extremely spiritual and all that. Or perhaps maybe you just feel like you're not worthy. I'm guessing you're kind of hard on yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with your gifts as well. This girl's kind of like, it kind of looks like she's in meditation in a way. Same with her as well. Perhaps meditating could be a good thing for you too. And that's how you access messages as well. Like, for example, if you're wanting guidance on what to write about, or what to draw, or what to do in general, meditation with an intention could be something that will really benefit you. But also, I'm kind of getting, for you to access your spiritual gifts, just relax. Just do things that make you feel calm, you know? And that will help you really be in tune. Like, for example, if you're drawing and you're really stressed out, you're not really going to get the message across. If you draw a nice peaceful environment, lovely music playing, again with the music there, it could be significant. Maybe having okay, for some of you, I feel like you might have a table that is like near outside and you can hear wind chimes. I think that that's a place for you to be, to start doing this. So that's just a message there. Then we have the Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song. Frequency of sound, diving deep. Okay, that's amazing, considering I've literally been saying like songs. For some of you, you're a songwriter and you want to get your messages across through your music. You need to start writing your music. That's how you're going to share your message. For others of you, again, you're going to be picking up messages from your songs that you listen to. You know, you might hear, there might be a song playing in the background, and all of a sudden your ring will start ringing. Oh, that's what's making me think of this as well. You might get ringing in your ear, and basically what's ever going on in your surroundings, that's what you should pay attention to, because that's spirit being like, yes, pay attention. So for example, if you're listening to a song and you have like a ring in your ear, usually it's your left, I believe, that means you've got a message and to pay attention to it. But no, music, for some of you, frequencies, listening to subliminals or frequencies, that's what's going to help you. Perhaps when you do your work or your drawing, you should listen to frequency sounds to help you access it. But I feel like the overall message, relax and just don't overthink it. Just do it. Just get yourself in a nice peaceful environment and start creating. The big message here is for you to start channeling messages, is to be creative, and the messages will come across in your art or the work you produce, and that's how things will work out for you. We have Earthed. It's making me think stay grounded in the moment, which is very important with this card here, which is all about the overthinking. When you overthink, it makes it harder to channel messages. Like for example, what you don't want to do is to be doing your things and thinking, is this working? Is this going to work out? Start grounding yourself. Again, she's meditating. You can ground yourself through meditation. So I feel like a practice for you which could work is find a place that's really quiet, where you can feel relaxed in a nice environment, perhaps by nature, that could be helpful. Then put on some frequency music or listen to nature, or just any really relaxing music, not one with words, just like Tibetan singing bowls or frequencies or nature. Do that. Meditate for a little bit, clear your mind, feel at peace and feel in the moment and ground yourself. Then once you've done that, start drawing, start your writing, start your medium, creating. And by doing it, that's how you'll unlock your spiritual gifts. So Power 1, your spiritual gifts is to channel messages through your art and creativity, and you have a message to share as well. And I feel like you'll be sharing your work and everything you do with an audience. So yeah, I feel like this is a beautiful skill to have, and it's something that you should share. I do believe that. I think you can help people with the messages you have to share through your art. But yes, I hope that helps you. I hope that brings you clarity that you needed. If you want more readings, let me know. Not let me know. I guess you could let me know in the comments. Yeah, let me know in the comments what readings you want to see in the future. But also subscribe to me for more readings. Comment down below if this resonates and like this video. And don't forget, I do have personal readings. Check my bio or description down below, and it has all the info you need. I'll see you very soon, Power Ones. I hope you have an amazing day. Bye. Hello Power 2s, I hope you're doing amazing. I'm going to be doing this reading a little bit different today, but we're going to be having a look to see your spiritual gifts. So if you chose this clear quartz cluster, I think it's a cluster of points, I don't actually know what to call this, but oh, I just saw a little rainbow in there. I never noticed that before. I can't find it now, but it's in there. Anyway, this is to see your spiritual gifts if you chose the clear quartz, and this is your pile. I'm doing this a bit differently today because basically I have done every card in pairs. So you have 2 tarot and then 2 of each oracle card, as you can see. And I'm just going to lay it out and then we'll put it all out first, and then I'll just interpret the whole reading as a whole. It worked for Pile 1, so that is definitely what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's see what your spiritual gifts are. We have the Page of Wands, if I can straighten it up, 9 of Swords, Agreement, Love, ooh, Cognizance, Introspection. Might have to get the card book or the oracle book out for that one, just so I know what introspection means. I think I do, but I'd rather get it correct. We have Lineage of the Rose, the Grandmother. Interesting how we kind of have 2 limited lineage cards. Double Mission, and Star Ancestors. Okay, let me just rearrange the cards a little bit just so they all fit. Sorry, I'm making my thing wobble. Okay, so Power 2s, let's have a look and see what your spiritual gifts are. So I'm actually going to start off with the 9 of Swords, and basically the first thing I thought of when I saw that card was dreams. Okay, this is more of the card to do with nightmares, but we'll get into that a bit. Perhaps you do get nightmares, but basically I feel like dreams are how you actually get your spiritual messages from, or messages from spirit. Now I do think some of you actually get like nightmares and stuff, or you get dreams and you just kind of like, that was strange, and perhaps it made you feel a bit disturbing. Okay, I just got another message that's completely unrelated. There's a few here who are being contacted by spirit and you actually are aware of it, and it's actually scaring you. Just because you're new to it. Basically, spirit's just saying don't be scared. So that's the message there. But anyway, back to what I was saying. If I can remember my channel of thought. Yes, I feel like some of you are getting bizarre dreams, and perhaps you're getting dreams of, honestly, your worst nightmare, the things you don't want to happen. Now basically these dreams can be interpreted with messages. So let's say you had a bad dream, because we have the love card here. Let's say that you are getting dreams that your partner is cheating, and you're worried thinking, oh no, does that mean my partner's cheating? Spirit is actually probably trying to get messages across to you by actually trying to make you reveal what you're insecure about. And I feel like when you get your dreams, try to learn to interpret them, because I think this is actually going to be a big benefit to you, to make you realize what blocks you have or any issues you may have, or give you guidance as well. So if you're having a dream that your partner's cheating, it could be that you're feeling insecure of that, and then try look into your dream and see where that stems from. And then why did I say baby? And maybe that's why. That's how you can interpret that. Like, I lost my train of thought. And maybe that's how like you'll be able to overcome these issues and things, because I feel like dreams are very significant. Okay, got a bit sidetracked there. Okay, now we have the Page of Wands. I feel like nighttime is very significant to you, as well as stars. This is a bit of a reach here, but I'm kind of feeling like this person is looking up to the stars, even though it's a sunny day. But this is just the message I'm getting, and probably because I see some stars here. I feel like nighttime is a time for you to get your spiritual messages and to get your spiritual brains going. I don't really know what I'm saying with that, but I do feel like it's going where you're going to feel most connected. You may feel drawn to nighttime, or to the sky, the stars. You might find yourself looking up to the stars. Now I'm going to go more into this later, but I feel like some of you actually resonate with being a light worker. I'll get more into depth later about that, but I do feel like perhaps you may be getting insight about things you are wanting to achieve. I'm kind of getting, oh yes, some of you may feel like you have a higher purpose in this lifetime, and you may feel like, okay, I know I'm meant to be doing something, but perhaps you're feeling a bit stuck and you're like, okay, I know I'm meant to do something, I have a purpose for life, to help people, to do I keep saying do something. I feel like looking up to the sky and the stars and connecting with them. Just like go outside when you can see the stars and just close your eyes and feel it. And I feel like that's when you might actually channel some messages. Like nighttime stars, that's what I'm getting, is when you are like when you're gonna get your messages. Now with the Agreement card, this also again works with the light seed kind of scenario. If you don't know what a light seed is, I recommend that you research that, because I think that's going to help you understand this. With the Agreement cards, I feel like perhaps before you were even born, you signed like everyone signs like an agreement to do something in the world, or like, you have like a bit of a contract of, okay, I'm going to go through this, this and this, I'm going to bring value and all that. I kind of feel like you feel like you have some sort of passion. Maybe you do know what your purpose is to do in life, and you feel like you have some weird contractual agreement that you're meant to do this. And the love card is making me think of like passion as well. And basically it's what you're meant to do, if that makes sense. Like you just know it's something you're passionate about. You know you're meant to do something more with it. Now also, I'm cuddling this potion here. I think some of you who are watching this are witches, or perhaps being a witch is something that resonates for you, and practicing making potions and stuff, perhaps helping people with that. Or again, you may feel like you feel drawn to do spiritual practices, like for example reading tarot and helping people by giving readings, or helping people with your spiritual powers. I don't want to say powers, but whatever resonates for you, your gifts, your abilities. I feel like you're meant to help people with that. I'm actually going to open a window in here because it is getting a bit stuffy, but here we go. You might hear some outside noises, but I'm also getting, because we had the love card, I feel like love could be significant to your spiritual gifts. What's making me think is giving love to the world, spreading love, because you know love is a vibration, it's a frequency. Perhaps you may resonate to the idea of spreading love to your world, to the world, helping people, giving them love, making them feel good, having them to feel better, perhaps. Again, it's like a little, like a medicine bottle. You may feel like you got to help them. So I feel like so far, your spiritual gifts is that you're meant to help people, your gifts. And I feel like it's more the messages. You channel messages. And I feel like you get that through looking at the stars, and you're meant to help people with that. Now, I am going to look into this one because we have cognizance. Now, cognizance is actually a type of clair. You get clair or cognizance, which is where you kind of like, you just know. You get information about something. You don't know how you got it. You don't know how you know about something, but you just do. And basically that is a type of, spiritual practice, or it's like a type of clair, psychic stuff, I think. I don't even know how to word it, basically. But basically you may feel like you can channel messages, and I feel like that's a really one of your strongest clairs as well. So yeah, you may find out of nowhere, you just know you're meant to do. Again, with the cognizance, you may know you have some bigger impact in this world, or the things that you're meant to do. You just know that, and maybe a part of you are thinking, I don't know how to do this. Again, I feel like you might get messages in your dreams about how or what you should do, and maybe you don't know if you should trust them. So you may know about these, but you might just think, oh, it's just my imagination playing up. This is confirmation that the dreams you're getting do have messages, and they're going to like give you insight on how to do things. Now we have introspection here. I am going to get the guidebook just because I want to make sure I kept the meaning of introspection. I do feel like it's getting like similar word to insight, but I'm just going to get this card deck and just have a look, because I don't want to get this wrong. What number is it? 15. Introspection, self-sufficiency, confidence and free thinking. Okay, so this is all about examining how you feel, examining your emotions, examining maybe your cognizance and your deep knowing, and taking action on this. Oh, I just saw 11:11 when I said that. And basically you need to use your introspection to know what you're meant to do. You're basically meant to channel messages by the feelings that you have inside. So if you know deep down you're meant to do something, that is what you should do. I think a lot of you have a bit of a message that you'd want to share. Like you just know, okay, I have the message that you're meant to feel love and do things, or you're, you know what you know the message you have to offer. That's what I'm getting for most of you. If not, that's going to come to you maybe through looking at the stars. And then what you're going to do, or what this whole message is here is saying, is that trust that the thoughts that you have and the dreams that you have are messages for you. and then basically it's going to help you move forward and know what steps to take in regards to your desires and achieving your dreams or sharing your message and helping people. I feel like a lot of you here do want to help people make an impact on this world. Like, I'm kind of guessing a lot of you may feel, I'm here to do more, I'm meant for more. And I think that's what something's there that you're meant to do. My brain's going all funny. Anyway, I can't get the words out properly, that's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, claircognizance, something that, a spiritual gift that you have as well. So, lineage of the roads and grandmothers. I'm actually going to interpret these together, because lineage and grandmothers is also lineage. I feel like perhaps you may be connected to your past loved ones and you could be connecting with them. Again, that'll make sense if some of you are getting like what you feel like you're seeing or getting contact from people. This could be a message to say that they are there to guide you, and that's why they're contacting you. But the remembering your roots is, and also the here for this, soul call, gather, it's all about knowing, again with the cognizance, knowing that you're meant to do something, knowing that you have a purpose. Perhaps you could be also healing something from your grandmothers. You know, they might have gone through something they struggled with, and you're healing that as well, like some lineage trauma, generational trauma, that's the word I'm thinking of. But also we have ancestors here too. So yeah, your ancestors are quite significant, and you are meant to like work with them, do something. Okay, I'm also getting like perhaps you are doing the work you're meant to do to help you grow, to help others grow. That's a random message I'm getting. You're meant to do something to help others grow too. I'm kind of getting that perhaps your ancestral line are helping you to get your message across too, and are giving you guidance. Some of you are really connected with your family lineage as well. So yeah, that's something that's significant there. But again, so cool. This is just confirming you feel like you have something to do. You feel like you have a bigger purpose in this lifetime, and it's just confirmation you have a message to share, and you channel that through the nighttime. Okay, now light worker star seed, serve the world by being you. I do feel like a lot of you resonate with being a star seed, or if you don't know, have a look into it, and then you may find like it clicks. You definitely do have like some bigger purpose to share a message and bring light and love and light into this world. And I think you should honour that and trust that that is your calling and that's what you're meant to do. I think a lot of you who are seeing this reading are just needing it for confirmation of what you already know. And like getting the, okay, go ahead, you can do your desires now, you can do this now, because this is your confirmation to go. That's what I'm getting. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. I think, again, nighttime is just, you know, it's kind of like mysterious. It's like a hidden, like, you know, the world, the galaxy, the stars, is endless, and there's so many mysteries and secrets and hidden things. And I feel like you may feel really drawn to the stars. Some of you could actually be really drawn to astrology, astronomy as well. And some of your gifts are actually using astrology and interpreting that for getting messages and knowing what to do and all that. So again, that could be your gift. I feel like some of you who do that do things a bit differently too. That's what I'm kind of getting. But yeah, if the final message I feel like is important for some of you who may be here thinking, okay, I know I'm a light worker, or I know I have a bigger purpose, but I don't know what that is. I think there's some things that some of you may be worrying here. You don't know what your bigger purpose is. It says look a little deeper. It's a hidden secret. And because there's nighttime here, I feel like being at nighttime, connecting with the moon, doing moonology, that could be something you do. I feel like doing that, that's how you're going to connect and know what you're meant to do, basically. It's interesting because behind me right now, you can't see this. I'm just looking at my window. We've got some washing hanging up and I see a towel with the moon and also the sun. But I'm just looking at the moon and it just started moving as I was talking about the moon and all that. And now it just kind of stopped moving, which is interesting, like by the wind. But it's like I'm just getting drawn to it, like, yeah, the moon. Something may feel very in sync and do work with the moon phases as well. But I feel like a lot of you are very in touch with your emotions. That's what the moon can represent. Your emotions could be something, oh, I just saw something, I forgot what it's called, but there's a clair where you feel things with your emotions. Is it sentience? I think? No, I don't know. But there's a clair which is to do with your emotions, and you may channel emotions as spirits and stuff. So that's something that somebody may have a gift of as well. But yeah, I find nighttime significant to you. Your spiritual gift is a claircognizance, the clair emotion one, whatever it's called. You get messages from your dreams. You channel stuff at nighttime. You're a light seed, light worker, star seed rather. And also channel your past loved ones as well. Some of you can actually work with spirits too and see that maybe you're a medium or a psychic as well. But yeah, just take whatever resonates for you. I hope that it does resonate for you. Let me know if it does in the comments below, and also comment down below if there's any tarot readings you'd like to see me do. Also, like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more readings like this. But also don't forget, I do have my tarot readings available down below, so just like check out my description for more information if you like a personal reading. But that's it for now. I hope you'll have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you very soon. Bye guys. Hello Pearl Threes, I hope you're doing amazing. If you chose this Agate moon, then this reading is for you. And we're going to be having a look to see what your spiritual gifts are. Now I'm going to do this a little bit different today because I chose 2 of each card. So we have 2 tarot cards, then 2 of each of these oracle cards. And then I'm going to lay out the spread right now, like all of the cards together. And I'm just going to go straight into interpreting it. So firstly, we have the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles, Energy, Abundance, Shakti, Trust, We Are Nature, the Rose Thread, Seas of Mintaka, or Mintaka, I don't know how to say it, and then the Blue Flame. Okay, let me just quickly adjust these cards just to make it a bit neater. Let's just do that this way. They're probably not perfect, but that'll do. Okay, we can see every card. So to start off with your tarot, we have the Hierophant and the Page of Pentacles. The first thing that came to my mind when I was pulling out these cards is manifestation. I feel like a lot of you are great at manifestation, or that's your spiritual gift that you aren't aware of yet, maybe. Now, the other thing I'm getting is that a lot of you are really good with spiritual gifts, or using your spiritual gifts when it comes to money and career. Now this the Hierophant here is making me think of claircognizance and also using intuition and all that for making moves in regards to your career and manifestations, because we have the Abundance here. I feel, or just like feeling good as well, using it to bring goodness into your life, because abundance doesn't have to be money. It can also be an abundant relationship, happiness, feeling at peace and all that. Whatever makes you feel good, that's what abundance is. But a lot of the time people use abundance for money. I feel like you are very spiritually connected. I'm kind of getting maybe water is something that makes you feel very connected, like having a bath could give you insight. So again, we have like a whole ocean or sea, and we've got water here. I see water anywhere else. I don't know, but and we've got pearls. They come from the ocean. So yeah, basically, I'm getting that water could be quite significant to you. Some of you may even what's the word? Like you basically may resonate, that's the word, resonate with the idea of being an Atlantean, which is a light worker, starseed. So perhaps you may resonate with that, and that's just confirmation. But I feel like a lot of you can also use your spiritual gifts to make money. Or if your spiritual gifts are your job, for example, let's say some of you could even be a tarot reader and you make your money through, your job is giving tarot readings. Or maybe some of you are Reiki healer, energy workers, anything like that. I just feel like you definitely use your spiritual gifts either as a product to sell and earn money through that way, or you use them to give you guidance in regards to your spiritual gifts. So that's the message I'm getting there. Now with the energy cards, and also you have a little pot here brewing. Some of you could resonate with being a witch as well, and that's just confirmation that's like your spiritual gift, like working with witchcraft and all that. But also with energy, using your energy and kind of, I don't want to say manipulating your energy, but using it to again get your desires and manifesting things as well. That's the vibe that I'm getting. You are all big manifestors, and you can get anything you desire, especially abundance. If you aren't aware of that yet, then this is just confirmation saying you are a manifester. You can get the things you want. And I feel like some of you may struggle with head, like blurry head, or being fuzzy, or you may have moments where you don't feel as connected, and spirit is saying when you go with water you feel cleansed. Oh, some of you may do like moon water or water magic or something. I don't know if that's a thing, but just using water. Oh, you can manifest with water as well. If you do manifesting, I feel like something that could benefit you is manifesting with water. What you do is you get a cup of water of things you're going to drink. Before you drink it, set your intentions and put in the feelings and vibrations of the desires you want. And by doing so, that's actually going to help you manifest your desires by doing that. So I feel like some of you should give that a go, because that will really help you manifest your desires. But yeah, manifesting, definitely one of your main spiritual gifts. Now we're having a look into Shakti here. Now Shakti, I believe it was all about creativity. You know, I'm just going to get my oracle book out because I don't want to get this wrong, and I might read out a little bit of the oracle book as well. So let's have a look. So Shakti, creativity, self-worth and playfulness. Shakti is a primordial cosmic energy, the balanced energy of Shiva or masculine energy. She's often described as being the ultimate empowering goddess and the embodiment of creativity and divine feminine energy, which urges you to seek personal or spiritual growth and expansion, and to raise your vibration and consciousness towards enlightenment. So again, the fact that it says like with raising your vibration, which is what I'm kind of getting with the energy here, raising your energy to a higher vibrational level, there's something there. So for some of you, you could be really in touch with your feminine energy, with creativity. Creativity could be a way that could be a part of your job, or channeling messages as well. If that message resonates with you and you feel drawn to pile one, definitely check that one out, because that'll have a huge message there for you. But yeah, using your creativity to help channel messages. It could be that you like listening to music or consuming art, or even reading books, because that's basically a form of creativity. You can get messages from there. I just had a thought of the Celestine Prophecy, like a book. It's got nothing to do with this reading. But if you feel called to, check out the Celestine Prophecy. Maybe some of you have been thinking about getting that book, and that's just a confirmation of like, yes, get it. But yeah, that's just a message I'm getting there. We then have Trust, which is the pearl, which has made me think of the water. And actually, if I look around here, it looks like the bottom of water, like in the sands. So yeah, that could be quite significant for you as well. So there's a message there. with the water. But trust, I think you need to have trust in your manifestations or trust in your abilities. Maybe some of you are trying to manifest stuff, and perhaps you may be trying to focus on one specific or getting one manifestation to come to light. And I think a message there is just like, trust it, it's going to come to you. Like, just have trust, but have trust in yourself, trust in your abilities. Maybe you have had times where you have doubt in what you can do and if you can do anything. And again, Spirit just wants you to trust that you are capable of doing your desires. I just realized I'm completely moving in the light, so I apologize if I've been distracting you with that. But yeah, have trust in your abilities, because there is a lot there you can do. And I think you don't realize that you are very capable. Now we are nature, becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection. Some of you connect very well with nature because we have a snake here, we have natural elements there. These cards all have natural elements. Pearls in nature, oranges and grapes in nature, this person's in nature. Perhaps you feel very connected with nature, and that's how you feel connected with your abilities and all the things you can do. So perhaps being in nature is something which will help you heighten your abilities. It definitely works for me. Funnily enough, I've noticed, like last year I was in nature pretty much every single day and I felt so connected. This year, as I've been really busy and as it's been a bit not as great weather, I haven't been in as much, and I noticed I wasn't feeling as connected. So I've made the effort, especially today, to just go out in nature. I'm going to try to do that every single day, just to feel a bit more connected with what I can do and just be back on track to how I was, because I don't like it not feeling as connected. So there's definitely something I'm trying to incorporate more into my life. And you can be the same as well, going out in nature, again by bodies of water, make you feel energized. Go to a lake, the sea, a river, a pond, anything. Just find a bit of also you know, like in the early morning when there's a bit of dew on like the leaves and everything, that can be quite significant too. Or significant, that could be like really good, isn't you going out and doing that, going early in the morning, could be something that really benefits you. But also it can help you feel grounded and kind of like, oh, I'm just thinking, when you're having doubts about manifestations or something, going in nature can help you feel grounded and get that trust again. And I think that could be something that's quite significant and could really help you. I'm saying significant a lot. But yeah, go in nature and knowing that you're in one. Perhaps some of you connect really well with nature and you might get signs in nature too. And that's one of your gifts as well, being really connected as well. You may see signs of animals or butterflies, that's technically an animal, or anything really, or rainbows, fire maybe, water could be a sign. Yeah, I just feel like that's something that's quite significant for you, nature. And maybe you should go out more and just try to be one with nature and just enjoy being in there. Feel energized through it as well. Yeah, we got the energy card and it's by nature, so you could feel really energized by going in nature as well. And perhaps your spiritual gift is that you are very connected with nature. We have the rose thread, inner calling, soulet, the mystic, living courageously. Perhaps you may have an inner calling to do something of life with your life, or to manifest something. You may have a soul calling to go out and do things to make you feel good. You could be someone that's very in tune with your intuition. Like you may have a feeling like, I need to go to this place, and then you go and then something might happen, or you might avoid something from happening. Like I feel like you have intentions, you just know you're meant to go somewhere. That could be something that's quite significant to you, like you're good at that. So there's something there. And I feel like a lot of you follow your souls too. We have the Caesar Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. And I'm also going to pair this with the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation and integration time. Now, I feel like for some of you, you could be hearing this and thinking, okay, I don't have any of these yet, but I'm assuming this is a gift I have and I haven't unlocked it. Or maybe you've just started dipping your toes into it. I feel like very soon, or maybe right now, you could be having an awakening and rediscovering what you're doing. And basically it's going to be out of nowhere, you're going to have an awakening, but suddenly like, oh, I can do this and I can do this. And I feel like it might come on for going out in nature, or being in water. Like for example, it could come when you're having a bath, like a realization. You're like, oh, okay. I feel like water would be quite significant for that. It's quite interesting because every pile I've done has something they're connected to. Like pile 2 was a nighttime. What was pile 1's? I can't remember. But yours is like, oh, I think it's music. And then yours is water. So very interesting. And nature too. So yeah, there we go. That's something interesting there. But yeah, I feel like you have a lot of information and like new things to be revealed that's going to come to your consciousness, and you're going to have more awareness in what you're capable of. I feel like you're going to get guidance on your career and doing things that make you feel good, or like hobbies as well, your passions. You're just going to get a sudden calling of like something you feel like you're meant to do. But I feel like you're the kind of people as well that follow your heart. You do what feels right for your soul. And I think that's one of your gifts, that you trust your heart and trust that you know what you deserve. You know that what you want in life is correct and you follow that. And I think that's beautiful. And I feel like there's going to be a time where you are going to be very activated and you're going to integrate all the things I've mentioned into your life. You might be getting new routines as well to help you achieve your desires. And for example, you might start a meditation every day or something. You might go out for a walk every day. You might have a bath ritual. Maybe you have a moon ritual, something to do with the new moons or the full moons as well. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of getting. So your spiritual gift is that you feel very connected with nature and also water, and getting insight from that and clarity in terms of your spiritual awakening and all that. I feel like you are very good manifestors and like to raise your vibrations and do things and all that. You're creative. But I feel like this is only the beginning of your journey. You have something very big coming to you in terms of a spiritual awakening. And I feel like you're going to get a lot of insight and achieve things as well, which is very exciting. And you're going to very much open your spiritual gifts. So yeah, I hope that message resonates for you and brings you some clarity you needed. Let me know if this resonates for you by commenting down below. Also, I do have my personal readings, that's in the description, so if you'd like one, go down there and check it out. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and like this video if you enjoyed it. I'll see you all very soon, everyone. Have an amazing day. Bye.